Hello, good evening. Hi, my name is Amani and here is my teammate Nikita. Today we both are going to present about electric vehicle adoption, a comparison between countries. Electric vehicles have emerged as a key solution in the global fight against climatic change, offer a cleaner alternative to traditional engine vehicles, diesel or gas fuel vehicles. This project examines the adaptation of EV across various countries, focusing on trends, challenges, and the factors. For instance, countries like Norway led the EV revolution with over 80% of new car sales being electric, driven by strong government incentives, charging infrastructure, and supportive policies. This made the Norway country to lead in electric vehicles revolution. Similarly, China also dominates the global market in electric vehicles with mass production capabilities and well-developed supply chain and an aggressive push for electrification. In contrast, there are many other nations or other countries which face sustainable challenges for adopting electrical vehicles. The challenges like limited access, charging infrastructure, high upfront cost of EVs, and weak policy frameworks. These are the few challenges they are facing in some other countries. For example, let's take India, where EV adoption is still in its early stages due to lack of, as I told you, charging networks. That remains the major roadblocks. Despite government efforts to encourage adoption, still they face the challenges to adopt electrical vehicles. This project basically leverages Power BI to visualize these global disparities by analyzing data on electrical sales, stock, powertrain types. This project majorly compares the different countries with all this type of sales, stock, and etc. By comparing countries and regions, the project provide you the insight into these diverse strategies adopting worldwide. However, we have faced the challenges in visualization that add another layer of complexity, such as missing data or data inconsistency, outdated records from developing nations. By addressing all these challenges, we have provided a inside view for all the countries for electrical vehicles. Now, Nikita going to explain you about our data set and everything.
Thank you, Amani, for providing with the introduction. Now I will talk about the dataset that we are going to use. So we are going to use the EV adoption dataset. So this is our dataset. So it consists of overall 4,132 records and 8 attributes. So the first attribute is the region. So it shows the country. This is the category attribute. So we have two categories, which first one is the historical and the second one is projected. So historical category means this record has been recorded in the past, whereas projected is basically forecasting. So it shows the what forecast like what in the future how much the electric registration will be, EV registration will be. And the next one is the parameter. So basically we have something called as value in our as our last attribute. So what kind of value it is, like what is the parameter that we are calculating, that was described here. So it could be an EV sales share or EV stock share or just normal overall sales or stock rates.
Mm.
Next one is the mode. So in our dataset, there are majorly two modes, which is the cars mode and the truck mode. So for our data, the mode was calculated for historical data, and truck mode it has been taken for the projected data. Next one is the powertrain. So we have majorly four type of powertrains. So basically, it's a type of electric vehicle: the standard electric vehicle, or the battery-based electric vehicle, which is BEV, or the PHEV, which means plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, and the fourth one is FCEV, which is fuel charge electric vehicle. So and the next one is the year, which is on which year the vehicles has been produced, and the unit. So basically these values units are mentioned here. So it could be in percentage or in vehicles or maybe in barrels or in watts, which is the power type. And then another one is the LGs. So yeah, this is the overall view of a data set.
Yes, Nikita. So this is a data set. By seeing this, I mean, we cannot compare or we cannot analyze what country had made what sales or what is this powertrain and everything. Why don't you show it in a visualization way for
Yeah,
our we can
now I
understand?
will show implementation. So we have done two implementations. So first one is this is the first implementation. So this is the like the amount of measures, like what way the EVs have been calculated. So most of the EV records are calculated in terms of vehicles, like the amount of vehicles. The second highest is the percentage, and the rest of them are in barrels, LG, and in power gigawatts. The next one is here it is. This is the powertrain distribution based on the mode. So here it is.
Why
So yeah,
Yeah. So why don't you show this? I mean, if we want to analyze the powertrain in two different ways, that's the projected one and that's the historic one. So
yeah,
how do we analyze that upcoming? What will be the trend? What are the
yeah.
powertrain used?
This was we had addressed this in the next implementation based on the critic. So here it is. We have separated the historical one as well as the projected one. So here you can see the EV different electric vehicle types that were recorded in the past, and this is the electric vehicles are recorded in the future. Some of the insights will be like the EV has been, the amount of production of EV is increased in terms of production, and the BEV types are going to be reduced in the future. So these are some of the forecasts we can easily visualize from this.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, so by this visualization, we'll be getting this, but I want more type of visualization where we can compare with the year or something, or with country to country, region to region, based on this powertrain or parameter something.
yeah. Here you go. Based on the regions, it's here.
Yeah.
So for different countries, what is the overall EV ratings is going to be calculated here based on the overall sum of the ratings, sum of the values parameters. So here we can see China, Europe, EU27 is nothing but Europe, but it's on the eastern side of the Europe, like the Germany and France region, over 27 countries. And this one is USA. So basically, you can see these are like the big three: Europe, China, and US has like mass production of EV, electric vehicles. And also, based on the time that you have mentioned, we have done it in the future next implementation. So
Okay.
here, um, you can see the value based on the region and yeah, the trend. So here you can see the historical trend and projection trend. So based on the time. So here for the historical trend is up to 2023, whereas the final projection is up to 2035. So it starts from 2024 or 2023, 2022, 2024.
Okay.
So yeah.
Can you please show this projection for different some other country like Australia something, so
Yeah.
to just uh,
You can see this is Australia. Here,
mm,
this one is blank, which because our data set does not contain projections for Australia country, so they have
oh,
doesn't done any forecasting of the future.
oh,
So the countries that has done the forecasting, like China or maybe Europe, has projections,
oh,
and
for
some
both.
other yeah,
Yeah.
whatever our data set has the data based on that we have done it.
No,
Yeah.
that's a good update.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, also the powertrain and the parameters visualization. So
Mm.
I have like combined all the visualizations into a
Yes.
final
That's
dashboard.
what we are lacking in something where we can compare all the powertrain regions, time,
Yeah,
and yeah. Okay.
so that's why I have done the future like complete dashboard of it. So here the user can pick the year or the region that he wants to like know, and
Mm.
also the units can be chosen and the mode and the category. So based on these features, our data will be changed accordingly. For example,
Mm.
I want to know about 2015. So here you can see that in all the EV records, all the countries that has produced electric vehicles in 2015 are highlighted, and the overall like the overall amount of electric vehicles that were produced are 4.55 million. And here it is among the like in our data set, the records basically 99 records consist of EV powertrain, and 35 records consist of FCEV, which means fuel based. So accordingly, so based on that type of powertrain, all the records are you can see distribution here, and the parameter values also like you can visualize them here. All the sum of these parameter values is this value, sum of value. So yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's great,
based on
Nikita.
it,
Yes,
yes,
considering all my critic points and all my points and getting this proper visualization where we
yeah.
can analyze each country based on the time and everything. Yes.
We have also done the separate sheet, some of the to visualize the trend of the different times. So
Okay.
this is the historic projection trend. Since we have less amount of projection data, which is here it is, we have about the lot of historical data but less projection data. That's why we
The
can see the trend here.
Yes.
So based on that, we got like the values. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is like the overall project
Yes.
by the end of the project. And thank you, Amani, for your views for the so we could your critics has helped us improve the project. And
Yes.
yeah,
And the finally, we can conclude
yeah,
we
in,
made the whole comparison.
yeah,
Yes.
yes. In conclusion, like our project will highlight the like p- potential EV adoptions, like
For
we
country
can
to country.
many stockholders or and policyholders can come up with various strategies
Yes.
to improve
Great
our
topics.
improve EV rates and to forecasting also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
perfect.
that's our project. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.